Hello, my name is Sylvanus Eken, reaching you from First Mark TV.
First Mark TV, Family Liberation Square.
Today, we are going to continue on the subject we started some days ago that says, should witches be killed in the 21st century, according to the book of Exodus chapter 22, verse 18, that says, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Now, when we started in the introduction, we define a witch, a wizard, and that word witchcraft. We define them. And as you are meeting us in part 5 today, I would like you to check on our page. Check the introduction. Check part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Else, you will just follow us on the middle. Now, today, we are in part 5. And part 5 says, witchcraft during meeting declares agenda of the day, issues to be discussed, according to Matthew chapter 27, verse 1. Witches and wizards, when they arrive their destination, they also declare the agenda of their meeting as we used to do in our usual meeting. But mark this point, it is very serious. Nobody answers the name that he or she has in this world, in this planet. For instance, let's say a wizard name is Linus. He can't answer Linus in that kingdom. The first thing as a baptismal identity of that person is to change his name, sometimes to Ngbininik. Funny name, but it has a lot of meaning attached to it in the spiritual world. Or let's say a name was maybe Esther. They now changed the name immediately she joined and introduced her as Famik. They have a name, and that is the more reason why you are binding here and losing here with the name that you know. Since that is not the identity in the spirit, it may not get. Number one, if they are going for the meeting, if you are staying with a witch, you will hear boom, or a wizard. Once you hear that sound, that is a notice sound that it's time for you to move. Then the vehicle that used to take the person must be around, either a cat, either a rat, either a chicken, anything. Then the person will migrate into that particular creature, and then it will be taken down. And as they are taken down there, all of them will have to stay around the thing that brought them to that venue. Else, in case of emergency, because if they are not able to be conveyed out immediately when there is an attack, that person will never wake up from where she lies. Once they get there, the overall will appear, and then will scream, the tongue, go. Then he say, yes, our mother. They will have that name, and then he said, do you have anything you would like us to discuss? And then maybe you gave your uncle or your auntie or your father, your mother, who is a witch or a wizard, 1,000. And she will bring, or she or he will bring that money and said, sir, I was insulted by this person for giving me. He just saw me and then he said he wanted to give me something. He brought 1,000. And once that person who is being summoned there is being discussed in that matter, in that manner, in that meeting, if he or she is not spiritually sound, that will begin the beginning of the trouble of that person. I want to stop here because, there is a specific minute that we're supposed to take